Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Shem Rakwakadash. This is Badam Nasha DC Camp with another lesson. 35 is sincere Akim doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahushua in sincerity and in truth. And this one lesson Akim gotta be aware of, man. How people are jacked up, man. You know, the circumcised with the uncircumcised. You know, their mindset is stuck here in Babylon. You know, and I also like to say double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles who built Mr. Who rule well. The Spirit of the Lord is moving really good in these last days, man. You know, it's a lot of strange things happening. So we're almost out of here. You know, we got to expect more chaos and riots and civil confrontations, you know, to go out the window. So this is just an example, man, because this is Jake, man. When Jake gets drunk on that Babylon juice, and this is what it turns into. It becomes a so-called so-called constitutionalist, a so-called freedom fighter. You know, so that's how messed up our people has become, man. Once they take on Esau's doctrine, man, you know, they forget their nationality. They forget the whole reason why the Lord Yahweh Shema had to sacrifice his life, you know, to get our people out of captivity. You know, Matthew 1 and 21 says, you know, Yahushua had to sacrifice his life for the sins of our people. So it's messed up, man. You know, this so-called American dream, man, is a stumbling block to our people. They rather have the American dream than have the kingdom of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua. You know, so it's messed up. It's sad, but at the end of the day, man, the Lord Yahweh Yahushua is just showing an example of a mindset you're not supposed to have. You know, so I'll play the video and I get some precepts.
How's he a terrorist?
Bin Laden.
How is he a terrorist?
He killed the Confederate killed over 1.5 million blacks.
Share my video.
Enslaved over 100,000.
You're just
No,
going
it's
to take
not
away
free
people's free
speech.
speech?
Hate speech.
Hate speech?
Yeah,
It's free speech. That's why we're all here.
Free speech is taking down the statue.
That's bullshit.
They have the right.
You fucking know it.
No, that's terrorist.
bullshit. You're the goddamn terrorist.
87 is not the terrorist.
Huh?
The 82nd
You're
Airborne
acting like it. You're not bringing anything good to your organization now, are you? You're making all the rest of us look
I'll
bad.
be an 82nd Airborne soldier till I die.
Embarrassed to have you in the fucking military. Embarrassed. Because you're making the rest of us look bad.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
He's a terrorist. I confront terrorists. Now
Yeah?
put him in the ground.
On American soil, some dude
Yes.
saying
What is the oath?
his First Amendment right?
I will protect this country from its
Man,
enemies,
were
foreign
you even in the
and
82nd?
domestic.
Were you even in the 82nd? Sir.
Damn right.
Yeah, you fucking act like it then.
Oh, kiss my. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Sir.
They already checked my credentials. Let them see yours.
Huh?
Let them see yours. They already identified me.
So you're walking around with a rifle in a threatening manner with your finger on the trigger chasing a dude with a fucking flag. How do you feel about
Second
that?
Amendment.
You're the fucking
Sec-
terrorist.
Damn right. When you come against the United States,
Damn right, you're a fucking terrorist.
United States, that's what we do.
What's this Catholic?
We confront terrorists.
And so you have you know, Jake in military military regalia, and Esau in his own military regalia. They have a clash of opinions over, you know, over which Babylon, you know, which Babylon juice is the best. Yeah, it's sad, man, but what can you say, man? You know, you laugh, and then at the same time you're pissed off, man, that our people are still in this mindset. You know, they find it so appealing to join hands with Esau to make Esau's society go further. You know, they have no other mindset but to be in captivity. You know, they don't understand what it means to be free. Right? They have this so-called illusion. So I just scrap that and pull up some precepts real quick. So this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 2, verse 14. It says, "Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?" All right. So that's what our people have turned into, man. You know, from a nation, you know, of kings and priests to a nation of servants. You know, And that's why the Lord Yahweh is pouring out his spirit in these last days to have our people awake out of that slumber. But Jake doesn't want to wake up. Jake's want to be in that trance state, which is called the American dream. That's messed up, man. That was the same mindset that Jax had in so-called Mortal Kombat, until they decided that, he would like to change the condition of his people out of captivity. So, by going back in time, by changing the parameters of time. So it's important to understand, man. Esau doesn't want our people, to be free. So it's gonna create all these avenues to have our people drink that Babylon juice, at all costs. All right. So I get another precept here. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, said the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash, that take counsel but not of me." So that's exactly what's going on with Jake, man. Who knows if he's gonna wake up. But at the end of the day, man, that's not the mindset, you want our people to be in. But for their elect's sake, the Lord Yahweh is going to use them as an example. All right? That cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. All right, so that's exactly what our people have become, man. They become a bunch of doormats, always fighting for the glory of Edom. So that's messed up. That's terrible. It's sad. Just like, the Lord watching his woman being whisked away, held in captivity, held as a hostage, being pimped out. That's what our people have become, man. Our people are fighting under different flags that have nothing to do with their salvation. All right, so they want to gather under the banner of Yahweh Yahushai, which is this doctrine that Yahweh Yahushai is pushing in these last days, man, to have people wake up. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, they're full, they're waking up, but at least, some that wake up choose not to hold the truth in high regard. All right. So I get another precept here. It's the Micah, chapter 2, and just go to verse 10. And then it says, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction." All right, so that's what our people, are dealing with, man. They've turned their captivity into a resort, a place for a resort. And then you play the video further.
We confront terrorists.
That's Esau on one side and one Jake on the other side. Just shows you
You don't run from it.
It shows you the mindset Jake has, even though Jake still has that so-called warrior mentality, standing up for what is right. But this is the wrong type of right. He's engaging in. This is worthlessness. This is being carnal. Esau's society is going down. There's no need trying to prop it up. The Lord Yahweh Shai already talked about, Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. So there's no need for Israelites to be holding on to, Esau's society, which is crumbling.
You confront terror. You don't run from it. You don't run from terror. You face, we're Americans. They murdered 2 cops when they ran that car over. They did not get charged. The whole group should be charged with conspiracy under the RICO Act. If one commits a murder or an act, they all should be guilty.
What group, sir?
The neo-Nazi skinhead.
He's not a neo-Nazi.
It doesn't matter. KKK, all of them.
You see any swastikas?
He's married to a black lady,
I don't care.
and he's a neo-Nazi?
I do not care.
That doesn't make sense.
That's what Esau's logic is about, man. Esau think he gets a pass for marrying one of so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American. It gives them a pass to be innocent, but that's not the way it works, man. Esau society, guilty by association. So if it works for the people of so-called inferior socioeconomic status, it's going to backfire against Esau. So that's exactly what you see, man. So you could tell there's a division in this country, and it's squarely placed. That's what the elites want. They want the nation to be divided, and they want our people to keep on going along with this madness. All right, so I get another precept here. So this is going to be the book of Isaiah, chapter 28. All right, so this is Isaiah 28, verse 7. But they also have erred true wine and true strong drink are out of the way. The priest and the prophet have erred through strong drink. They are swallowed up of wine. They are out of the way through strong drink. They err in vision. They stumble in judgment. All right. And it says, for all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, for that there is no place clean. So in our nation, man, we got to deal with this filth, man. Even the men of the Lord, we still got to keep on shedding all this leaven that we've accumulated in this world. So the Lord Shema Shai is having mercy upon us, man. It's very important, man, to shed this leaven of Babylon, man. You don't want to have that, So the covering that we need to hold on to is this holy scriptures, all right? This is Isaiah chapter 29, verse 9. It says, stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out, and cry, they are drunken, but not with wine, they stagger, but not with strong drink. All right, so our people are messed up, man. All this US said this, US said that, it doesn't fly, man. Even the elites know that America has to go down, so they're doing everything they can to bring it down, man. So don't be surprised when you hear about false flag events. You hear about all types of cases of corruption and pollution. So it's not a big surprise, man. That's just the way the Lord Shema Shai set things up. He has put the corrupt nation, the nation of Edom, in a high place to rule over the earth. And now that the destruction is coming, folks don't want to accept it. Only the men of the law will fully accept it. All right. So get another precept here, and this is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, and then it reads verses 25 and 26. It says, behold, the days come, said the Lord Yahweh, that I will punish all them which are circumcised with the uncircumcised. All right, so that's what you see, man. Our people have become...
And he's a neo-Nazi?
I do not care.
That doesn't make sense.
Our people have become so ingrained in this society with Esau's philosophy, and this is the madness they have to deal with. You see Jake all there with the second U.S. Army uniform and this weapon and all that stuff. It's a waste, Most time has no use, for this kind of person to be preaching the gospel. This person will go out there and start shooting up, shooting up Edomites or Jakes that don't agree. These kind of people that like to, that would jump the gun. There's folks that come onto the camp to talk about they're ready for war. Come on. The war that we're preparing for is a spiritual war. All right. It's not a war that you're going to win with ammunition. Physical confrontation. Beating people down like that. It's not the kind of war that the Lord Yabashima Shai is interested in. It's a spiritual battle for the elect, but for the heathen, it's a physical battle. All right.
Sense.
If I was married to a Muslim, I'm not a Muslim. If she was a terrorist, that makes me a collateral. A terrorist myself.
What brought you out here, Mark?
Defend the Constitution.
The Constitution says that anybody can
Well, the Messiah is not interested in America's Constitution, man. It's flawed. It's not worth it. So, hey, the Messiah to give Israel its own Constitution, which are laws, statutes, and commandments, as well as faith in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. So all these ideas of holding to Esau's doctrine is worthless. So it's important I can understand, man. Our people are stuck in this mindset, man. All right. So last precept in there, Jeremiah 9:26 says, Egypt and Judah and Edom and the children of Ammon and Moab and all that are in the uttermost corners that dwell in the wilderness, for all these nations are uncircumcised, and all the house of Israel are uncircumcised in the heart. So this is the madness our people have to deal with, man. It's crazy, but at the end of the day, man, you just gotta pray the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, delivers us up of this madness. All right, and then look at one more precept from the book of Isaiah. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be trusted true, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So whosoever wants to hold on to this America's doctrine, they're going to be destroyed, man. Because this is not a doctrine of the Lord. The America's doctrine of, the American dream, pulling yourself up by your bootstraps, it doesn't help, man. It's worthless in the face of the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. It's based on the false foundation, and that's why the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai had to sweep it out of the way. All right. So whosoever want to hold on to America's doctrine, they have nothing but destruction to look forward to. So that's exactly what the elites always plan. Use people up, and then you dump them. Either in the VA hospital, dump them in a psych ward, dump them in jail, and give them a little candy here and there to love their captivity. So that's messed up. Mosai is not an unjust king. So it's important. All right. So it's beautiful to understand that in the last days, man, Esau's going to be revealed for who he is. All right. So this is Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come up hither. It's like, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. And that's one thing, that the elect of the Abba Shimei Shai have been harping on consistently. So it's Revelation 18 and 4. And I heard of another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues. All right. So it's talking to the Israelites, all right, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. It says that ye be not partakers of her sins. That means you don't have to subscribe to the philosophies, that you have to stand your ground in spirit and in truth, and that you receive not of her plagues. So in time of judgment, you'll be exempt from all the madness, this society has offered to these people to drink and engage in. So it's important to have the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai guide your mind, man, so that way you don't fall victim to Esau's traps, man. So this is a snare that Jake fell into, man. So-called American dream. So you just gotta pray that the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai gets you out of here, and that you don't have to deal with all this madness for that long. So I say, Kahla Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Hashem Pakadash, double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of great mission who rule well, and I can fight in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua in righteousness. You just gotta accept it, man. You gotta leave this Babylon doctrine alone. It's not gonna benefit you. It's worthless. It's trash. It's basura. So just pray, Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai strengthens your mind to hold on to these precepts, man, because we're a spiritual nation, so we gotta live as such. All right, Shalom.